Hi everyone, today we both are going to do a segment and I'm pretty much sure that he mustn't be aware about it. So Pavi Gupta, the president of Intra Club BBPS RH, is going to ask some questions from the vice president of Intra Club BBPS RH, Aditya Kakkar. And firstly, I'm not expecting anything from you because I'll be asking you questions regarding menstruation. And after this segment, I'll get to know that how much you're aware about this topic. So all the very best.
Well, before starting, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to make this thing clear that whatever I say and whatever I answer is my personal opinion and yours may vary.
Yeah, agree. So should we start now? So my first question to you is that what do you think that is it only women who menstruate?
Well, we need to get this thing in our mind that not every woman gets her period, and not every woman who gets her period identifies themselves as a woman. There are transgender men, there are transgender women, there are non-binary people, and there's so many other genders who may also menstruate. So we can't just limit this and say it's a women thing. We need to get the fact that it's a people thing.
I wasn't expecting this answer from you. I'm seriously very much impressed that you were aware about this thing. And very well said, it is not a woman thing, it is a people thing. So well done. Moving on. My second question to you is that according to you, do women get impure while they menstruate?
Well, I don't mean to be rude, but this is kind of the dumbest myth I have ever heard about menstruation, and I strongly condemn it because it affects so many lives. It affects the girls mentally as well as physically. They're not allowed to sit in the same room just because they're menstruating. That's completely wrong. Just because they're so called impure, that's not right. We all should condemn it together.
Yeah, and you know that girls are not even allowed to go to temple in some part of the country, like in the rural area. So we need to spread as much awareness as we can to normalize this topic, this myth. Very well said. So moving on, my next question to you is that are you familiar with this term PMS? Let me define it. It's premenstrual syndrome.
Well, to be honest, I'm not, but I'll for sure give it a very wild guess. Is it something related to getting your periods late? I'm so sorry if I'm wrong.
No, it is not like that. As the name suggests, it's premenstrual cycle. It means that women have this kind of condition before they get their periods, that they have mood swings and emotional changes and hormonal changes. So this is what we call as PMS, premenstrual syndrome, and most of the people are not aware about this thing.
Well, to be honest, I'm glad that I know about it now.
Yeah, you should research on this thing. So now my next question to you is that do you know that how much blood is lost during menstruation?
I don't know this one as well, but I'll still give a very wild guess.
Yeah.
Is it 10 ml?
No, it is not at all 10 ml.
Don't tell me it's more than 10 ml.
Yes, I'm telling you it is more than that. It is, the minimum is, it is 40 ml and the maximum it can reach, it is 80 ml. So 10 ml is just nothing in front of 80 ml. So
well, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really a lot. So now the last and the final question to you is that what do you think that why are people hesitant to talk about this topic publicly?
Well, I guess the question's answer would be pretty wide, and we can divide it into two parts. First could be regarding our parents' generation, and second could be regarding our personal generation. So talking about our parents' generation, we really can't blame them because they were not given the right resources. They were not educated about it. They were not having any medium to know about it. So we can't blame them. But talking about our generation, we are given all the possible resources. We have all the possible platforms. We are aware about it. We are given all the possible platforms. Even the Interact Club is working for it. But still, we don't want to educate ourselves. We don't want to talk about it because it's so-called a taboo. We need to end this thing. And being a new generation, we need to know that spreading awareness regarding a taboo plays a big role in ending that taboo. So that is what Interact Club is doing. And I'm proud that our Interact Club is taking such actions.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And you very well said that awareness is the key feature to normalize all these social issues, not only menstruation, but communication plays a major role, awareness, education. And I'm really much impressed from you that you were so much aware about menstruation and you changed my perspective. But can I ask you that what was your source of information? Because you are just in class 9th, right? And I asked a few questions regarding menstruation to a 24-year-old guy, and he was not even aware what menstruation is. And being a 9th grader, you know so much about it, and that is really great. So, like, how did you know so much?
Well, Interact Club played a very big role. The webinars I attended, it really much helped. So yeah, Interact Club would be pretty much it.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, I believe that this is the end of the segment, and it was really fun segment. You were very much aware, and
it for sure was. And you guys can even follow us on our social media platforms. We are on Twitter, Insta, YouTube, and now also on Facebook. So yeah, you guys can follow us. Thank you so much.
thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in the next segment soon.